Hello, my name is Dalito Kulamaker.
And my name is Shane Dunkley.
And welcome to the first episode on the Ambassador Sports Network.
And pretty much what the ASN is a coverage based off of Oakwood University sports and sports worldwide.
And on today's episode, we'll be talking about the softball and baseball team's first week of practice and what they're doing to prepare for the upcoming season.
And we will also be covering the national championship January 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern. And after that, we'll be talking about the NFL playoffs, determining which teams are pretenders or contenders. You ready for this, bro?
Let's get right to it.
Yes, sir. ASN reporter Dalito Kulamaker goes inside the huddle with Oakwood University's softball team.
In the third year of the program, the Oakwood softball team is taking the first week of practice very seriously. I got the opportunity to sit down with the head coach and see what the team is keying in on.
Our numbers aren't where they need to be. We'll play this year with 15 players, so it's important. I feel it's important that we're in the best physical condition we can be to prevent injuries and to have the stamina to play a doubleheader and possibly play 6 to 8 games in a week.
In addition to conditioning, third-year captain and veteran Kaylee Fuller talks about the improvement she's seen from the team compared to the previous seasons.
Our structure altogether has gotten a lot more put together, and I think our chemistry just as a team has built and built and built throughout the years, especially our bond with our coaches.
After going 6-14 and 13-27 the previous 2 years, the coach senses a new culture beginning to emerge among the team.
Our culture is directed toward being a championship program. That's a work in progress. However, we're closer than I thought we'd be. Where we are right now, I thought would be our 4th year, and we're there starting our 3rd year.
With the first game at Byron College in a few weeks, the girls are training diligently in hopes of starting the season off in the win column.
We're practicing a lot harder, a lot more consistently, and honestly, we just need to keep a positive mindset and keep hustling and just let that work show, and hopefully we'll come out with a W.
Dalito Kulamaker, ASN. Yeah, Shane, I'm looking at the practice, and I'm just really excited for what the girls have in store this season.
Yeah, Dalito, good work as always. But from the looks of it, it seems like they have been putting a lot of work in this preseason. And I'm excited to see where that leads.
Yeah, just for the coach to say from championship contender in only our 3rd season, that means the recruiting has been on point. That means the girls are working hard, and we're ahead of the schedule according to the coach. So hats off to them, and can't wait to see what more they're going to do.
Yes, sir, most definitely.
ASN reporter Shane Dunkley takes us inside the huddle as the Oakwood men's baseball team looks to make a statement in this upcoming season.
The Oakwood Ambassador baseball team is kicking off their 3rd ever season, and the excitement levels are through the roof.
My excitement level, I got a 10. I ain't gonna lie, I put it like a 15, because first year I was excited just because I got to play baseball at the collegiate level, but I ended up getting hurt, and then last year I was pretty excited. But now this year, I ain't gonna lie, my excitement through the roof.
Despite the rough start in the past couple of seasons, Coach Jalil still states that the team's confidence is high.
Very high confidence this year, just with new group of guys who came in with our transfer group for just the JUCO portal and all the other NIA schools who actually want to come down to us. And then with our freshman incoming class and retaining all our talent from our previous years. Pretty confident what we can do this year, so then making a good push for playoffs, and even a 2nd round, maybe a 3rd round bye this year.
In preparation for the season, it has admittedly been cold, but the team believes that they are going to be ready when the season starts.
We really don't care much about the cold. It's cold. It's January. It's in Huntsville, North Alabama. It's going to be cold. But our own mindset is, no matter how cold it is, no matter what's going on, we can come out here and play our game. Same way we always know how to.
Playing in the cold, the season starts in about 2 weeks now, 2.5 weeks. Playing in the cold and practicing in the cold, it's just mental preparation, mental toughness. I believe we can do well this year. Starting off in the cold doesn't really mean much to us because we're out here practicing in the cold now. Coach makes sure we go stay warm and everything, so I think we're going to be well prepared.
The team looks to turn heads in this upcoming season. Shane Dunkley reporting for ASN.
Wow, Shane, that team looks super focused.
Yeah, Dalito, it seems like there's a new sense of urgency going into the locker room for the 2025 season, and I'm excited to see where that leads.
I can't wait to see it either. That wraps up all we have for Oakwood Sports this week.
And that brings us to Monday night. Notre Dame, Ohio State, national championship, winner takes all. Who you got, Dalito?
Well, I would go for Oakwood if we was NCAA, but we're in the NAIA and we don't have a football team. But I am from Columbus, Ohio. So I got to rock with the hometown Buckeyes. OH.
I respect that. I respect that. Notre Dame quarterback Riley Leonard, actually from Fairhope, Alabama, not too far away from here. So you know, I gotta rep the home team. I got Notre Dame coming out on top. That's a stifling defense right there. It's gonna be pretty hard to score or move the ball on them.
I don't know, man. Ohio State's offense has looked pretty unstoppable through the college football playoffs. And, I mean, quite frankly, if you're not Michigan, I don't think Ohio State is losing to them. So Notre Dame's going to have their hands full. But it should be a great game.
Yes, sir. It should be a good one. Again, 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN Monday night.
And that leads us to our last segment of the day, pretenders and contenders. Shane, let me ask you, with the remaining teams left in the NFL playoffs, who's your biggest pretender and who's your biggest contender?
Well, Delete, so I got to go with the Buffalo Bills for pretenders. Look at the past 4 years with Josh Allen at the helm. It's been nothing but straight disappointment, similar to the 90s days where they lost 4 straight Super Bowls. So I got to go with them for pretenders. And for contenders, I got to go with the Detroit Lions. That's a historic offense, similar to the 2016 Falcons, 1999 Rams, 07 Patriots, whatever. That's a historic offense. So if you're not Detroit, watch out. And I got to ask you the same thing, Dalit. So who are your pretenders and contenders?
Well, man, my biggest pretender has got to be the Baltimore Ravens. I know Lamar's had an MVP caliber season. Derrick Henry's running crazy, and the Ravens are looking hot as ever. Lamar's improved as a passer, but I don't know. I don't believe in it. I still think the playoff demons are going to come and bite Lamar, and ultimately that'll be the demise. Yeah. And my biggest contender, the Buffalo Bills. Another reason why I think the Ravens are pretenders.
Wow.
The Buffalo Bills, I know what you just said, man. They've had a rough history, but this is the year. Josh Allen has cut down on his turnovers. He's improved as a passer. No more Stephon Diggs. He's sharing the ball around. And that defense is rounding into form. I think this is the year the Bills finally get over the hump. They beat the Ravens this weekend, beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship, and they win the Super Bowl against the Detroit Lions. Buffalo Bills Mafia, get ready to jump through some tables.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, thank y'all for joining us on this first edition of ASN. We've had a blast, and thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you.